Precious.
Precious! Precious!
Get down here, bitch.
You brought that white bitch up in my house? Why would you bring that bitch up in here?
I didn't bring her here.
Well, why the fuck did she ring my buzzer? I can't hear you, Precious. Since you got so much motherfucking mouth and you gonna bring a bitch up in my house, why would that bitch ring my goddamn buzzer?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mello. Today we're going to take a look at how Monique got her groove back. Monique is a comedian, actress, talk show host, and author. Now, you may know her as Nikki Parker from The Parkers, Jasmine from Fat Girls, the host of Flavor of Love Charm School. Hell, you may remember her playing a TS agent on Soul Plane. Check this out.
No short ass on your leprechaun, look like my ex. You're short and stupid. Everything's short. Now look, I don't know about all that, but if Denzel walked his fine, sexy ass in here right now, I'm taking the rest of the day off and getting straight down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? Girl, let me tell you, Denzel is nice, but I like the young thugs. Ooh, I love me some 50 Cent, baby. Ooh, Shawnee's, go Shawnee's. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. Strip a party like it's my birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's your birthday. Ah, look at this little nigga here. Look more like 5 Cent. Nigga, can't you read? The sign says put all metal objects in a container. Take your ass on. Get on back there. Get your ass back here, cheap ass. Shit going on, cause that shit cheap. That's why it's going on. My flow, my show, bought me the dope. That bought me all my fancy things. My cribs, my cars, my pools, my tours. Nigga, I done came up and I ain't changed. Woo! Hold it. You keep fucking up on my rhymes now. Move it along. Nickel. You wanna say something? I ain't slapped a bitch in 2 weeks. Yeah, I got a whole lot of strength and I slap a bitch on.
Most noticeably, you all may remember her as Mary from the movie Precious. However, Monique did get her start as a comedian. Monique began to gain recognition as a starring member in the Queens of Comedy. But before that, she did other stand-up comedy as well. Take a look at one of her earliest and most funny joke.
It's Tracy Morgan and Monique.
Chill. This is my baby mother. Only I do that. Mo, your mom's so old, she knew the honeycomb bear when he was a Chicago Cub.
Nigga, please. Your mama's so old, the bitch squirt powdered milk out her titties.
Now, the movie White Chicks will later go on to recreate that joke, but we can all thank Monique for that. Monique was on fire, and it seemed like with every joke she told, the more people she made laugh. In 2009, Monique pivoted from the usual laughter and opted for a more raw and emotional role. A role that would later go on to earn her an Oscar, and that role was Mary from the movie Precious. Now, Monique played a manipulative and abusive mother who had a real disdain for her daughter. She made her cook pig's feet, and when there was too much hair on it, she made her eat it, even though Precious wasn't hungry. Check this out.
Precious, I'm hungry.
Mica vorrei che ti porti a morire, andiamo, muoviti! Ma guarda sta pazza!
You ain't cooking no collard greens with the fucking pig's feet? Like, how am I supposed to eat pig's feet with no collard greens? And why in the fuck does that pig's feet have so much hair in it? You eat it. You come eat this shit.
I'm not hungry though.
Yes, you is. Precious, if you don't get this goddamn plate. Just fix mine when you get done. Since you fucked it up, you gonna eat it up. Hurry up and eat, Precious. I'm fucking hungry too. And don't let it get cold, because cold-ass pig's feet is nasty as shit.
Damn. As I shared earlier, Monique will go on to win an Oscar for that powerful performance. However, that same role would be the cause of much heartache and also betrayal for Monique. The executive producers of the movie, Oprah and Tyler Perry, wanted Monique to travel to and promote the film overseas at the Cannes Music Festival. However, Monique declined and shared that her deal was with the director of the movie, Lee Daniels. She also shared that she had already fulfilled her contractual obligations for the film. Now, things took a turn when Oprah had Monique's brother on her show who sexually assaulted her at an early age. Check out what Monique had to say about the situation. And warning, this may be disturbing and a trigger to some as this does talk about sexual assault. Please proceed with caution.
Where Oprah Winfrey and I have a problem is Oprah Winfrey called us up and she said my brother wanted to come on the show and talk about him molesting me, and he wanted to tell other parents how to look out for molesters. My brother Gerald is a charmer. So my mind thought was, because she said, do you want to come on? I said, I don't want nothing to do with that cat. I said, nigga, I know it's up to a scam, but people can change. And who am I to say he hasn't changed? It might really be different. So I don't want to get in the way of that. I just don't want nothing to do with it. She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. No show will happen. But I wanted to call you up to see how you felt first. When I hung up that phone, brother, I looked at my husband and I said, that bitch is all right with me. That's a real...
She kept it
because she didn't have to call me up. She didn't have to say my brother was coming. She could have just ran with shit and let it happen. I dig her for that. Now I begin to see commercials with my brother, my mother, my father, and my other brother. Now, the reason why that means so much is because in the conversation we had about my brother, we then went deeper. And we began to talk about our relationships with our mothers and our fathers. And I shared my relationship with her about my mother, as she shared hers with me, which I will never repeat because she shared it with me about her mother and father. It might be something she shared with everybody, but wanted to make me feel special. I don't know. Nonetheless, it was in our moment. I shared with her that me and my mother was not talking. I shared with her we were in a really bad place. I shared with her I was hurt and, trying to figure this thing out. She never said my mother was coming on that show, because had Oprah Winfrey said, I'm going to have your mother, I would have said, shut it down. I don't need the world seeing how greedy my mother is. Shut that down. That's one of the reasons why we don't communicate, because of my mother and father's greed. So if you had given me the opportunity, I would have said, I can't put my mother, that's still my mother.
Right.
Okay?
Now let's check out Monique's brother on the Oprah show.
Why do you want to be here today, Gerald?
I'm here today to first acknowledge what I've been in denial for 37 years. And that is, I did assault and inappropriately touch my sister in manners that were not comfortable for her. And for that, I apologize, and I'm humbly sorry.
2 years ago, Monique revealed she had been molested by her brother and used that pain to give her Oscar-winning performance in Precious.
Some may think that you're only doing this to get into the good graces of your sister now because she has an Academy Award.
Now, I'm doing this to apologize to my sister, to hopefully bring back some family unity.
As for their relationship now, Monique recently told Barbara Walters there is none.
Did your brother ever apologize to you?
The apology that I got from my brother is, if you think I did something wrong, then I'm sorry.
They were my exact words to my sister. Well, there's no more if you think I did it. You were absolutely right with what you said. I did it. I'm not proud of it. Monique, I'm sorry.
At the time, I was just too young to understand everything that was going on. But now that I'm older and I'm able to do research on these things, Oprah was incredibly wrong for the way she portrayed Monique. I think anyone would be hurt in that situation, especially if your abuser is given a platform to talk about the abuse they put you through. It's just not okay. Oprah still, unfortunately, has not publicly apologized to Monique, and I think one is long overdue. Now, Monique will have to also go against another prominent figure as well, Tyler Perry.
I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business, I would have to put my brother Tyler Perry in that. I've never worked with Tyler Perry.
Okay.
I never worked with Tyler Perry. The way that relationship came about was, firstly, Daniel was making the call because he was mad because he thought Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey was trying to steal his movie from him. So those were the first phone calls I was getting, baby, and he was reading them for life, okay, calling them all the things, right? So then Tyler Perry and I had a conversation at the Hoodie Awards. At the time, it was called the Hoodie Awards, when they were trying to get me to go do all of this press internationally.
And for those that don't know, who put on that Hoodie Award?
Steve Harvey put on the Hoodie Awards in Vegas, right? So it just makes me smile the way this whole scene went down. So I'm beckoned to go into Tyler Perry's dressing room, right? I'm beckoned. So I go into Tyler Perry's dressing room, and there are about maybe 25 people on Tyler Perry's team. And he does this.
Like that. Okay.
And everyone leaves. Well, I have my security with me. And I looked at my security and like, you don't work for Tyler Perry. So my security stayed in the room. So Tyler Perry says to me, listen, you may really want to consider promoting this film, because if you get nominated for an Oscar award, your next film is $3 to $5 million. And if you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. I said, Tyler, who you talking to? I'm a black woman. Where do they pay those type of salaries, brother? I said, what I cannot do, Tyler, is work for free. I've done what I was supposed to do. I cannot go overseas and do this for free, Tyler. So then he goes on about his spiel, you know. I said, well, listen, you can write me the check for me to go overseas. I don't care where the money comes from, but I'm not going to do it for free. He says, well, I don't believe in giving money away for free. I said, I don't believe in working for free, so we're on the same page.
Unfortunately, Tyler Perry has not come out to publicly apologize to Monique either. Monique would then go on to claim that she was blackballed due to Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry. And looking back, I don't doubt it. Now, all of that took place around 2009, 2010. Fast forward 10 years later to 2019, Monique would face controversy again after filing a lawsuit against Netflix and asking people to boycott them. It says in 2018, Monique accused Netflix of racial and gender biases against her after she was paid $500,000 for her comedy special to air on the streaming service. She compared herself to Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, and Amy Schumer, who each received multi-million-dollar deals. Now, check out her infamous Hey My Loves video.
Hey, my loves, I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
And here's my thing. Please explain to me one joke or even one time any of you ever found Amy Schumer funny. Like, ever. I mean, where's she even at now? Monique is a legend in the black community, but unfortunately, this is the price some pay when we don't own our own stuff. They don't see our worth. But the thing I find most honorable about Monique is that she kept her integrity, even in the face of her oppressors, and trust me, that is not easy to do. She was very adamant that she was wronged and betrayed, which, well, she was. At any moment, Monique could have retracted her opinions, but she didn't. She stayed the course. She would have rather been blackballed and continue to fight for her truth rather than not living in her truth. And I can do nothing but respect that. And I hope she knows that that's admirable in itself. She's definitely an inspiration to many. Now, we started to see a shift for Monique earlier this year in 2022. 50 Cent offered Monique a role in his show called BMF, Black Mafia Family. He then urged Oprah and Tyler Perry to issue a public apology to Monique. That still hasn't happened, but it's nice to see more people come to Monique's defense. Surprisingly enough, Lee Daniels came on stage to where Monique was performing and issued her a public apology, along with a heartfelt hug. Check this short video out.
And it took me a long time to realize I am so sorry for hurting you in any way that I do.
It was long overdue and took over 10 years, but Monique finally received her public apology from Lee Daniels. Will the other two follow suit? Who's to say? But that's not all for Monique. She's set to work with Lee Daniels again in an upcoming horror film. And she'll be filming a comedy special for none other than Netflix itself. Check this out.
Can y'all believe this shit? Can y'all believe this shit? I done came on home to Netflix. Hey y'all, it's your girl Monique. And I'm so excited to share that I'll be shooting my first Netflix comedy special. Oh, and in case you didn't hear, I'm also reuniting with my friend, my brother, director Mr. Lee Daniels on the Netflix film, The Deliverance. You won't want to miss either of them, so y'all stay tuned. And thank y'all, my sweet babies. I love us for real.
I am so proud of that woman. Look, no matter what it takes and no matter how long it takes, always stay the course and keep your integrity. Because in time, people will come to see the truth. And when they do, there'll be plenty to celebrate. And that's how Monique got her groove back. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up or thumbs down if that's okay too. Also, don't forget to drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this video. Do you think Oprah and Tyler Perry owes Monique a public apology? Are you excited for her return? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content. And make sure to hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos as I do upload them weekly. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and I'll catch you all on the next video.